Welcome back to Paper Lily. So we are going to play through this game again, but on Steam. And I will pop in if I find any secrets or anything like that until I get back to where we left off. And then I'm going to continue from where we left off and see how far we can get. It's kind of late, so I might not play too much. But yeah, I believe this game is like a 4-hour game, so there's probably a lot more to go. So we will see if we could reach the goal of just getting the final key and getting past the gate, as well as seeing if we could collect any Steam achievements or if we missed something along the way that I might be able to discover, especially since I went back and did the playthrough, the bonus episode of the prequel game, and found a whole bunch of stuff. This time I'm not going to look up anything, so if I do happen to miss things, then it'll just be a bonus episode after I'm finished the actual playthrough. But knowing little secrets from that game and where to look and how to look for them, I might be able to find some stuff for this game, so that is probably what I'm going to do. So I'm going to pause here and I'll cut back in if I find anything. So for these choices again, I think I'm going to make the exact same choices. Actually, no, I'm going to... should I change them? I don't want to change them, that's the problem. Instead of green tea, we're going to go with strawberry milkshake and see if that changes anything, because last time we had gone with green tea, we wanted green tea, and then I believe we just said tea, and they listed teas that weren't green tea specifically. So this time strawberry, and we'll still go with the chocolate eclair, I think. Because macarons, it might give the same problem. We don't have any, or they'll ask like what flavor. Chocolate eclair is very specific, and then they didn't have any, and then they said, okay, we have hazelnut. It's basically the same thing. So then we went with the hazelnut instead. So, chocolate. Okay. Take a drink and a snack. So we have gotten achievement. Which I didn't think was an achievement, I just wanted to see a difference. A milkshake and an eclair. A milkshake and an eclair. A milkshake and an eclair. Okay, got this. A milkshake and an eclair. Hello. She actually just straight up dropped what she was holding. I can't believe that. This is all the same stuff as before. So go back and watch the playthrough of the first part of Chapter 1. Milkshake and eclair. An eclair, what kind? Chocolate, please. There are no chocolate eclairs left. Hazelnut is pretty much the same thing. That one then. Just one? Yeah. One hazelnut eclair. Alright. And the milkshake? What flavor? Strawberry, please. We're out of strawberries. We'll go with concentrate, okay? Wait. Concentrate? Unless you want to choose something else. Another fruit. What fruits are there? I should have thought of this in advance. I don't have all day, you know. Actually, just a bottle of water, please. I see. So that's what ends up happening. Bottle of water and a single eclair. Yes. Alright. So that was almost basically the same thing. So they were out of strawberry, they're like, okay, concentrate. And then she's like, oh, well, I give up, just a bottle of water. Okay, so we'll cut back out, and I'll pop back in if I discover anything else. So one thing I've discovered that I hadn't tried before, we can turn on the lights. Like, we could just make it brighter in here. I had no idea. So that's super cool. A rice cooker. Turn on the tap. I wonder why we have the ability to turn on the tap, if there's any use for that. We need water in some way. Either way, I'll cut back in if I discover anything else. Again, the ability to turn on and off the lights. It changes the look so much. It's super cool. Again, turning on and off the lights in the living room. Super cool. Able to see more clearly. Oh, even this little light, you can turn this one on. We turned on the TV before as well. I think it's all the same stuff. Try to avoid eye contact if possible. I think I could, yeah, I could just sit and watch TV. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so I accidentally missed some dialogue here. If you talk to the brother some more, he has additional dialogue saying the types of books that he likes. So I already skipped through that, so I can't go back and see that, but let me keep trying to talk to him in case there's more dialogue. How's ritual going? It's going. Are you nervous? Do you think it'll work? Kind of. If it worked, it wouldn't be the strangest thing that's happened to me. You're right about that. Oh, hey, remember, Mother left some food in the fridge? Don't eat it cold, though. You always eat things cold. See, that's why you're so small. You don't get proper nutrition. Warming it up has nothing to do with nutrition. First, I already ate it. Second, I am not small. You're tiny. Be safe out there, Lace. Always put your safety first before anything else. You've said this about 30 times already. Only 30? Hero seems focused on his book. You can't seem to say goodbye to him. Okay, so it's the same thing. If I wanted to say goodbye, I can't. I don't know what would happen if I had waited on eating the food and then talked to him here, and then he reminded me about the food, and then I would go, would I had actually warmed it up? I don't know. But it's too late to try that, unfortunately. If I remember correctly, at this point I have to go and find all of the things that I need. Either way, I'll cut back in if I find anything else. Checking the fridge again, though. Nothing new has materialized since the last time you checked. So that's a good touch. Okay, so last time I had believed this could have been the Switch or the gamepad for the Wii U. It could very well be the Switch with a dock being next to it plugged into the TV or the monitor. So there is that. Digital alarm clock, gotta set that, yes. Also, last time I went into the cupboard over here and I think I found the red bow from in here. This time I went into the parents' room and I found the red string from the sewing kit instead. So I can use this to tie the phone instead of that. And of course I still got the red marker and the red paint. I believe it called for paint, not marker. Alcohol-based marker, non-erasable. So instead I'll just use the paint. It's dusty. Okay. I think because it's dusty and it's paint, I'm able to use the water to get it non-dusty. Oops, that's all the way back this way. So if I turn on the water, yes, and then I use the paint, nope, okay. I mean, it's dusty, I could, no. Okay. I guess I can't do anything here. A very clean sink, turn off the tap? I guess so. I was expecting to be able to use that, to be fair. Oops, not that. Okay, so we've done everything else on the checklist except for say goodbye to Hero. So maybe now I'll get an option to do that, not that button. You can't seem to say goodbye to him. Okay, fine. It's impossible. Unless I can use an item on him. You do know what you're supposed to do, that you're supposed to do that while the person is asleep, right? I see. Drawing on him. He seems so concentrated, I thought I could pull it off. I think I'll be locking my room tonight. Let's focus on his book. Okay, what if I use the red paint? At least I don't know what you're planning with that, but it's gonna be really hard to wash off. Yeah, I'm aware. Okay, so what about the string? Are you learning to sew? Not this year. I have a hole on this sweater you can practice on, you know. And risk damaging the kitty pattern even further? I believe in you. That is nice. Personal notes and papers? What if I use this? Okay, I can't. Then how about phone? Makes me happy to see you carrying your cell phone around. Because you're the one who got it for me? That, but also, how to put this? It would be easy to forget in a drawer if you don't have much use for it. At the very least, it makes for a good flashlight. Right. What matters is that you carry it with you. Yeah. So that's really nice. How about the rune? This is a rune for the ritual. Oh, it's just a rock with a Greek letter. It's not Greek, but yeah, more or less. Interesting. How about the salt? Oh, let me see. Is learning to cook? No, not yet. Aw, it could have been fun. Maybe some other time. And then the doorknob. Look. What's this? Apparently it's my ticket back home. Really? If this ritual ends up working, and this doorknob isn't just some online scam, then supposedly I can use this on a special door and it'll take me back home. Really? Yeah, well, I wasn't going to do this ritual without a plan. Thank goodness. All of my pestering worked. Don't lose it, of course. This should reassure him a bit. Same spoken on his book, he still can't say goodbye. Okay, fine, fine. I guess there's no other way to say goodbye to him? To finish that checklist? I kinda want to. I wonder if it's actually impossible. It might actually be. I haven't been able to find anything else that I hadn't interacted with yet. Like I interacted with everything all along the house. Wait a minute. What is this? Oh my god, there's a light for the hallway too. That is so cool. I didn't even know. So I could just turn on the light for this as well. Wait, I didn't actually find one for the parents' room, if I remember correctly. I was hoping there's a way to go into his room with some sort of dialogue and a way to figure out what that last room is. Oh, there is a button right by the door. Wow. Huh. That's so cool. So literally every single room has a light switch. Did I find one for my room? That's the bathroom. I could live in the bathroom. Huh, there is one. That's so cool. Did I do all the things for the ritual yet? Overflowing trash can. Bookshelf with stuff, manga and non-academic stuff at the bottom. Plant, best plant in the house, Mugs pile up here. Computer's always on. Oh, I could sit here. Ah. I left the browser open on some forums. Check the forums. This is all new. I should have done this before. Devil's Eye forums. How to get letter. 2 months ago. Breaking the rules 7 months ago. What's with the weird ads 11 months ago. Tips on bus ritual 11. Where does the bus go from 2 years ago? So let's look at where does the bus go from 2 years ago. Shiba 2 years ago. Has anyone ever tried the bus ritual? Where does it take you? Is it safe? Heart-shaped fish 3 from 2 years ago. To your deathbed. _ headphone boy 69 2 years ago. If you're looking for safe rituals, you're in the wrong place. Shiba from 2 years ago. Okay, I think I'll just try it. YOLO, LOL. Katsuo 2 years ago. Good luck, let us know how it goes. Katsuo 1 year ago at Shiba Shiba. Any update? Heart-shaped fish 3 1 year ago. Dead, probably. Katsuo 1 year ago at Heart-shaped fish 3. Don't be so insensitive, probably just an inactive account. Then Heart-shaped fish from 1 year ago, inactive cause dead, lol. Okay, so that thread went nowhere. I guess the person tried the bus ritual and nothing happened, or they left, or they got dead. They actually did get dead. Tips on bus ritual from 11 months ago. I don't know how the hell to pronounce that username. But from 11 months ago, any tips for the bus ritual? I started it the other day. I couldn't go through with it. After I finished the preps, it felt too real. Still want to try at some point though. Okay, so that's interesting. I'm going to save the game and attempt what this person did and not go through fully with the bus ritual. And I'm also going to try to call the parents during the ritual time when you're supposed to call the bus. So those are two things I still want to try. Thomas_B from 11 months ago. At Kasaju_86. Might have some ideas. Then the other person is like, thanks. Then Kasaju. If you're unsure about going through with a ritual, it might be best to pass on it. However, curiosity is a powerful enemy, so I'll say this. Get off the bus before the end of the line, no matter what. That's also something I want to try to do. I want to stay on the bus. Then Thomas B. What's at the end of the line? Then Kasaju. Who can say? Then thanks. Actually, someone dared me to try a ritual, so I wanted to show them that I can. But I'll think about it. Better safe than sorry. Okay, so what's with the weird ads? Thomas_B. Does anyone know what's the deal with the ads at the top of the form? There's doorknobs for sale. What's next? Washing machines? Sean. I also want to know, to be honest. That ad has been up for a while. Someone must be making big bucks off broken doors. Helpful mod. While the admins have not shared with us the sources of the ads, please remember that the site is free. Ads are a necessary evil for it to stay afloat. Sean... Fair, bro. You make a good point. I think I'll buy a new doorknob for my bedroom to support the site. And then Thomas_B. Okay, sorry if my question was out of place. I'm happy to have the site even if it's funded by Big Doorknob. That's where I ordered my ritual doorknob from. Supposedly I can use it to return home after doing the ritual. It's most likely a scam, but if it's to placate Hero, even a scam will do. Okay, so that's the one with the ads. Now the post from 7 months ago, breaking the rules, question mark. A cult fan. You're wrong. If something is in the ritual rules, you gotta respect it or else you're toast. Then Kasaju. Have you ever even done a ritual? I'm offering legitimate advice from people who actually survived them. Please stop spreading misinformation. You're risking people's lives. Also, it's your... Are you 5? You're in an U''RE. A cult fan. Just because you've been on this website for longer doesn't mean you gotta be an entitled ass. Some of us are just trying to have fun here. You're right, I don't know why I bothered. Have fun with your ritual. People are always bickering on forums. People are always bickering, period. Even the days before the internet. And then letter please 1 from 2 months ago. I want to try a ritual, but I don't know how to get the letter help. Helpful mod. Read the sticky. You need to send a letter with just your name in it. If you're chosen, you'll get a golden envelope at some point. I don't get it. Is it like my full name? Nothing else? What's the address I mail it to? Also, does it need a stamp? Nobody's helping me. You all suck. Again, the information you need is in the sticky. Read the rules next time. There's a search button for a reason. Post has been locked. Okay, so that's all the 4 messages. That's cool. I didn't even realize that was a thing. Read a passage from this book. Did I do this last time? Salt is important when dealing with demons. For best result, a handful must be thrown at the target. I could probably do that. If ever I need to do something like that. Is there anything else in this room that I can do? No. So I could go outside and save real quick. Did I change the clock? Set to midnight. Correct. Okay. Let me quickly see if I could go outside and save the game, because I don't want to have to do all of this again. Okay, we will save that as number 10, I think. Yes, save over this one. Okay, I'll come back when I try all the different things that I want to try. So we find out the name of this potted plant. I wonder if the other one has a name. Yes, it does have a name. So that's cool. There's also a pond back here. She had said earlier, I wish we had frogs. And some flowers. We can interact with all of the flowers lined up and such, which is cool. We could even interact with the trees. A large tree and the neighbor's front yard. She had said I shouldn't stare too long, give them another reason to hate me. This tree, she had said that it turns nice colors in the fall. There's actually a doorbell, which I kinda now wish I can go back, start over the game, and instead of coming in through the front door, ring the doorbell instead of meeting Hero at the top of the stairs, if he would actually come down and answer the door. Damn it. Oh well. I guess I'll find that out another time. I'll have to make a note to remember to do that. Because that would be pretty quick. I could quickly speed through the beginning of the game and just do that. Yeah, I'll cut back in once I've made even more progress at some point. I'm just exploring everything as much as possible just in case I've missed something, because I almost feel like there should be a way to go into some of these rooms or do other things in the house. But we will see later. Either way, I'll cut back in when I've discovered more things. Okay, the phone is all of a sudden ringing. Phone is ringing, pick it up. Hello? Hello? Oh, it's you. Is your mother around? She isn't. Would you like to leave a message? No, that's alright, bye. I don't even know what triggered that. Bye. The neighbors still have a hard time talking to me. That never happened before. I don't know if it's because I went outside and looked in the neighbor's direction, or what that was about. But I was just wandering around and all of a sudden the phone started ringing. I'm like, that's new, that's different. What did I do to trigger that one? I have no idea. Oh, I left this light on. The neighbors are calling. You accidentally left your light on. I don't know, maybe I looked in their direction one too many times. They're all angry. I don't think there's going to be anything else I can actually do here. Yeah, I think it's time to set up the ritual. I was literally just going to go set up the ritual. And then phone starts ringing. Either way, I'll cut back in later. Okay, so I had just set up all the ritual stuff, I believe. Let me check the objectives real quick. Yes. So it wants me to go to bed now. So everything else should be done. Oops, there we go. Everything else should be done. It just needs me to go to bed. Everything is set up fine. Yeah, that's a bathroom. I don't think there's anything else for me to do. Leave the TV on. Let me see what happens if I leave a light on as well. They might all just get turned off. So we're going to try going to bed. Is there anything else? I don't know if there's anything else. Everything is... Oh, there's a hallway light here, isn't there? That's a light, right? I know that's a light. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I can do this. There we go. Wow. Oh, I wish I had noticed those little details that are incredible. This game is amazing. The attention to detail is just absolutely incredible. It's a decoration of some sort. You don't really know. Decoration, or the details, the decoration, everything works so well in this game. I don't know if I recorded it or not, but I did go and try calling the parents again, and nothing happened with that. So I'm guessing, like, they didn't pick up the phone. So let's just go to bed. Go to sleep, yes. Okay, I'll speed through this part. I think I'll just keep recording. I think it should be fine. I don't actually know how long this recording is. And then if I check the bed, it's similar to mine, but it's always cold. So then, blinding light, yeah, I remember that from before. I have no inventory, correct. This note. Oops, this is the button. People, I don't know if I looked at them before. Students laughing at you, I hate them. I can't interact with anything else, I just need to open my locker. But then if I look at all these other lockers, it's not yours, it's not yours, it's not yours. This is pure evil. Then there's just trash in the locker and we're able to leave. If you talk to the wardrobe before looking in your locker, it says that this is the exit, but you need to look at your locker before it opens. Because I'm pretty sure there's some parts of this that don't end up getting recorded because I keep failing at doing the thing. But I do check through as much things as possible. Then we'll go here. There's a demon up right in here. It's locked. Don't go in. You can see the neighbor's house from here. There seems to be someone staring at you from the other house, which is so creepy. Wardrobe, open it. Your clothes inside, okay. Sewing kit. Like, I don't think there's really anything here. So last time what I didn't do is I didn't come into the kitchen, or the living room, and look at all this stuff. A TV. It's unsettling, let's turn it off. Turn on the TV, nope. Turn off. Turn TV off, yes. And then there's this mess. Footprints came from under the table, but there's nothing there. Footprints leading outside, they don't look like normal feet. This is pure evil. But I don't see anything out here anymore. A tree. A pond. Plant. Then there's these lights. Look a lot nicer at night. But there's nothing else here. Neighbor's front yard. And the crow is still here. Front gate. No bus here. Ring my own doorbell. Here shouldn't be home yet. Is there anything else to check in this house? Bathroom? I don't know. Laundry room? And then this way. I could call the parents, but first... No time for snacks right now. Okay. I don't think there's going to be anything in here. Empty bucket, empty trash can. And then this note. A note from your mother. Read it? Yes. Did you see it? Did you see it? Did you see it? I don't know what the hell any of that was. The letter is gone now. Well, that's a mess. Okay. So, the only things left to do, I think, is dial the number, but instead of dialing the number, we're going to call our parents. So let us try that. Dial a number? Yes. So the parents' phone number is 1952224 #1. Okay. I guess nobody answered the phone. Dial a number. I guess we have no choice now. The final number we can call. Uh-oh. I guess we can't call that number? Or did I mess up the number? The number 99581999581 and hashtag and 0. Yeah, that's the correct number. Okay, so what happens now? Oh, 281. Oh, I wrote it down wrong. 999281 hashtag 0. Whoops. #281 hashtag 0. Because I tried calling this number before and it didn't work, so I'm guessing because I wrote it down wrong. Too bad. Here's some strange noises on the other side, so that's the same. I could say something incorrect here. Where is my bus? I need a bus. My bus is late. I'm gonna do it the correct one. Actually, no. You know what? I'm gonna say, where is my bus? Oh, it's just gonna let me do the thing again, isn't it? Uh-oh. I'm gonna hurry, get on the bus. No. Can I not do that? Because I know I did that wrong. And was there a countdown last time or something? Or am I misremembering? Like, I said the wrong thing, for sure. Bus isn't there. Did it already leave? Or did it never come? Does this mean the ritual is no good either? This is bad. In any case, this ritual is a bust. I need to clean up now. The consequences for leaving things mid-ritual can be pretty dire, or so I read. I left the instructions to undo the ritual at the PC. Okay. So it's time to just undo it. Oh, hell no. Wait, wait, wait. There was something different. Something is written here. When was the last time you ate here? Have you forgotten? Yes. Should I even? I feel like I'm gonna have to redo all this all over again. Oh, there's something written on the damn thing. Wardrobe, it doesn't close well anymore. There's something written on the door. The wardrobe is stuffy, isn't it? You almost can't breathe in there. You almost stop breathing. Take a deep breath, Lacey. Open it? Yes. A cold breeze blows from inside. Okay. Hello. Something's written on the door. What is this room? You spent a lot of time in there. Always finding new places to hide away from the world. Did you ever stop hiding? Hmm. What exactly is that room then? Well, this is the bathroom. There's nothing here. Back to my own room. As I thought, the internet isn't working. Thankfully, I saved that post as a PDF. What to do if you mess up the bus ritual? So from 1 year ago, Spike Trap 2, I was about to do the bus ritual and I saw that there are no clues about what to do if the bus doesn't come or something. Someone here said that leaving the ritual half done can be really bad, so I'm just asking to be safe. I don't guarantee this will work as I haven't personally tried the bus ritual, but my family works at a shrine, so I have some experience with banishing spirits. The steps should be: number 1, untie the red string, or thread or whatever you use from the phone. Take a whole bunch of salt, any salt, and pour it on the front of any exit doors of your home indoors. Make sure to pour salt on every exit. Windows aren't necessary though. That's all. Hope it helps. Then thanks. Then user marked this as solved. In other words, remove the red string from the phone and scatter salt in front of the front door and the back door and the garage door. Sounds like a little weak for a ritual, but it's better than nothing. Sounds a little weak. Might be, but we should be able to do this. So salt here. I scattered the salt at the entrance. And then salt here. I would also like to know what happens if I mess this up, but I don't think I can. Like if I went to the outside and tried to sprinkle the salt instead. And then get the red thread. Landline phone, remove the string, yes. I mean, we could put the salt at all the windows, but it said it wasn't necessary. Should I put the salt inside here? Nope. It has to be this way. Scatter the salt at the entrance. Okay. Well, now what? Go to sleep. The ritual rehearsal is complete. There's nothing left to do other than get to bed. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just see Hero in the morning. I don't know. I already read all the nightmares. I bet. I hope the reversal works. Please work, please work, please work, please work. Oh no. I feel like I'm hearing things. Here? Oh, jeez. Dead end 1-2. Salt is for cooking. Reach the wrong ending. Well, clearly that was a particular ending. How long have I been recording? I don't know, but it's quite late, so... I think this will kind of be a standalone episode. Even though I was planning to get past, like, where I had gotten before, this might not be it. Though I have a little bit of recording from the previous episode going a little bit further past, so I might, like, splice that in at the end. Actually, I won't splice that in at all. It's just me saving the game, basically. So there wasn't really anything there. And I'll be going over that again in this. So I think I will end this here. And then we'll go through and see if we actually find yet another ending by doing things the correct way and staying on the bus. You know what? I'll just do that now. I have enough time. I'll do that now. Continue. New game? No, continue. Where are we? I don't know if I dialed the number or not. The note is missing. We've done something. This is the wrong place. This is the wrong place. We're gonna have to load. This one. Right, we just saved. We've completed everything that needed to be completed for the ritual. I keep... no. This one. We've done all the things that we need for the ritual. We just need to go to sleep. And then... dial... oh, right. Dialing the number. I forgot. I wrote the number down wrong, so I couldn't dial it before. So if I were to dial the demonic number now... and it's not 5, it's actually 281 #0. Okay, it just doesn't do anything anyways. That's fine. Okay, let me cut here and I'll just come back right afterwards. Okay, so we are back. And now we will attempt to dial the number and do the proper route. And I did try earlier to... I didn't record this bit, but I did try to put salt at all the entranceways and stuff before doing any of the ritual, and it didn't work. It wouldn't let me. Hear strange noise on the other side. What will you say? Where is my bus? I need a bus. My bus is late. So my bus is late is the correct one. Already there. So now I have to get to the bus before time runs out. Which I think is like leaving the ritual partway through if I don't make it. Which will probably give like the exact same ending. How did it get here so fast? Get on the bus? Yes. I'll be back soon, maybe. So here we're just going to try that one last possible ending. Drop the rune into this box. And remember in the previous, the prologue, the rune was meant to protect you. So we're leaving it as like bus fare here. So what I wanted to try is just stay on the bus instead of getting off the bus partway and see what happens. And that'll conclude this episode. The next episode I'm going to try to actually make progress instead of going back and looking for all these mysteries. Because I'm not usually completionist in this way about these kinds of things, but this game, there's just so much here. I want to know, like, everything. And so we're off to who knows where. What do my parents think right now? Their daughter is on a bus headed straight towards certain death? It's hard to say, but they would be happier without me. Even if I die on this trip, life would be better for them and Hero. Doing this ritual was the right choice. Whether I make it or fail, whether the Lacey everyone knows disappears or a different Lacey makes it home, everyone wins. See, that's where you're mistaken, because there are demons involved and they just straight up slaughter everybody. In my mind, I went through everything I knew about this ritual. Then I remembered the words from a forum post. You must get off the bus before the end of the line. The letter said that the bus would simply take me to my destination, but that person was very insistent on not letting that happen. Seriously, you have to get off no matter what. The user that posted it had a big reputation in the forum, so their words probably had some merit to them. But won't I be breaking the rules if I do that? Also, what if the bus never stops? I can't just jump out the window, right? As I played with my thoughts, my consciousness started to fade away, and I soon was fully asleep. So then we're back to this dream again. We have to quickly play through the dream. I believe this is all the exact same stuff. So if I look at the bed, similar to mine, but cold. Oh, it's not the same. No, these stairs weren't here before, but I don't think there's anywhere to go out there. It's all blackness as far as I can see. I don't have time for this anyways. I need to wake up or the bus will take me away. But I can choose to go. Oh shit. This could be a mistake. I'm running. It just straight stopped. I kept walking endlessly through the black space in my mind. I wasn't worried. I've been here dozens of times. This is just a dream. I always wake up. So I kept walking. It's been a while since I started walking. I have no way of keeping track of time though. But even if I don't manage to find the way back, something in the real world will wake me up, right? I looked down at my hands, but I couldn't see them. I couldn't see anything in any direction. So I kept walking. This might be a problem. This might be another bad end. How long has it been? I've been walking for such a long time. I haven't gotten hungry or thirsty, I'm not sleepy, and my legs aren't even tired. But the sensory deprivation is really starting to get to me. But I wasn't going to get anywhere unless I moved, so I kept walking. This is another bad ending, isn't it? I decided to stop walking for a while. It just seemed pointless. It was like an invisible treadmill as far as the eye could see. Except that the eye couldn't see anything. Will somebody wake me up already? This is pointless. But standing still was even more pointless, so I kept walking. I can't deal with this anymore. I want to wake up. What kind of torture is this? There's no sound, no color, no smell. Even if I pinch myself, I can't feel pain either. I'm going to go insane anyways, so I kept walking. Someone get me out of here, wake me up. I don't want to stay here forever. At least I'd rather die. I can't stand it anymore. Okay, I can control it again. The bed is gone. Oh. This is open. Dead end 1-3, a walk in the dark. What? I accidentally stumbled across yet a different ending. Okay. Wasn't expecting that at all. I guess next time we'll find out what happens if we stay on the bus. Because it's going to be quite a little bit of doing to get back onto the bus. Again, I'll have to play through a whole bunch more. We'll see what happens if we stay on the bus, and then we'll try to progress. So yeah, I'll leave this episode here. I know it wasn't any progress made, but it was a whole lot of exploration, which I really liked. And to be able to see all these other possibilities. So yeah, leave a like, hit the subscribe, leave a comment if you'd like. Check this game out on Steam, check it out on itch.io. And I'll see everybody in the next video.